This one little simple thing, this one little simple concept will have you winning more games if you're a normal player and have you climbing a lot faster if you're a ranked player. You guys know me, I'm not interested in clickbait, I'm not interested in wasting your time. I want to give you the knowledge. I learned something that I want to share with you guys, so let me drop that knowledge on your head. Welcome back, everyone. If you don't know who I am, my name is Coach Blake. I've been coaching professionally for 10 years, diamond in all roles, diamond 2 peaks. Hello, new people. If you don't know who I am, you do now. I will need to ask that you watch until the end of the video because what I'm going to say, I'm going to explain. And I want you to understand the context of what I'm saying so that way you understand it at a deeper level. So the thing that I've learned within the past couple of days when I've been playing ranked, and this goes for every elo, diamond and below, because I played in every elo because I was testing it. I wanted to test it. I played in iron, I played in bronze, I played in silver, I played in gold, and I played platinum, and then obviously, diamond. So I wanted to test it. As far as masters, grandmasters, and challengers, this doesn't really apply to you. It's obvious that you don't do this. So this is for diamond and below, okay? This is gonna have you win more games if you're a normals player, and it's gonna have you climb faster if you're a ranked player. What I've learned is players do not care about improving. What? Hold, what? Huh? Look, remember, let me finish. Let me explain. Players do not care about improving. That does not mean they do not care about winning, and that does not mean they do not care about climbing if you're a ranked player. This is something that has mind-boggled me for ages. I've asked countless students, I've asked countless streamers, I've asked countless players. Like, it's always boggled me why players will stay in the same rank or the same elo for hundreds and hundreds of games for months and years and just not go anywhere and not climb. Just not get help. It's weird. It's crazy. It's a waste of time. You're basically wasting your life. But the conclusion that I came up to is that people do not care about improving. They just want to win and they just want to climb. And as players, we're competitive, right? Have you ever played a game where you would fight a boss, you would die on that boss, and then you would just go fight it again, and you continue to try to fight it until you beat it? That's kind of the mentality that we have when we're playing, normal games, obviously, caring about winning. And then when we're playing ranked, obviously, when we're caring about winning and we're caring about climbing, right? It's like every time we queue, we're fighting that boss. Dang, we lost that boss. We'll get him next time. Without actually seeing it, you don't improve because there's more to the game than just the repetition. There's more to the game than just that boss fight. When you're dealing with a boss fight, you're just understanding mechanics. It's not really about how you go about the situation with macro, so to speak, with game knowledge. It's more about how you position yourself, how you move around the abilities, how you know what's coming next. It's really just kind of about learning the patterns and then, beating that said pattern. When you're playing League of Legends, every game is different. There's 10 champions in one game, and there's 100, I think, and 65 champions in the game. So y'all do the math, 10 divided by 165. Those are a lot of matchups, and depending on how you mix and match them, every role, every lane, whatever you want to say, it is going to perform differently. It's going to behave differently. This means there's no real way to beat the boss. The boss is always changing. The boss always has different moves. The boss is always going to be different, and the boss is always going to have new challenges, right? If you continue to play by only learning those mechanics, every time you fight that boss, it's different. You're never really going to understand how to beat the boss, right? Now, if we take it to the macro perspective of game knowledge, well, that boss is weak to magic. So no matter how he fights us, if he's weak to magic, we can kill him with magic, right? Game knowledge in League of Legends work the same way. It doesn't matter what exactly is happening in the game. It just matters on how you handle the situation when it arises. And this is how you improve. Now, when I'm going back and saying players don't care about improving, they don't care about improving. Honestly, you watching this video probably don't care about improving yourself. As much as I hate to say that, I love you guys, I love my viewers, but let's be honest. How many of you guys have actually tried to improve? How many of you guys have actually tried to seek out a coach or seek out a mentor or seek out a friend or someone to actually really sit down and help you? Because if you're not climbing, if you're not winning your games, if you're a normal player, you clearly need to improve, period. If you're not winning, you need to improve. There's no if, answer, buts about it. You're not good enough to win, so you have to improve. And if you're not seeking any outside help to do so, you're never going to improve. So again, we most likely just focus on that boss battle. We most likely just focus on, I want to win. I want to triumph. I want to climb. But I don't want to do the work to improve so that way I can do that. I don't want to look up guides to learn what's the best stats. I don't want to look up guides to learn how's the best strategies. I just want to go in, hit the buttons. If I lose, I'm going to just fight them again and again and again. But again, you're not looking for patterns. That's not how League of Legends works. You need to look at guides. You need to look at builds. You need to seek help from someone else. And so that's why, especially NA, I mean, I've seen it on all servers, but NA is kind of like in a really, really bad spot right now. Like in a really bad spot, unfortunately, where players just really do not care about improving at all. As gamers, we have that determination to win. We have that determination to triumph, but that's just not enough for League. So when I say players do not care about improving, they just don't. And how does this transition to winning more games? How do you win more games off of the fact that just knowing your teammates don't really care about improving, they just want to win and they just want to climb? This right here is huge. When plays are being called, when things are happening, you have to remember they don't care about improving. Each rank has a specific skill bar in itself. What this means is that each rank has things they do and things they don't do, okay? Again, each rank has things they do and things they don't do. Whether it's right or wrong, they have tendencies. And so as a player, if you can identify the right tendencies versus the wrong tendencies, you can easily path your way to victory. Think about it as like a pathway. Well, that's the easy way, right? You have left and right. There's a choice between two. There's tendencies. We'll just put it in League. There's two tendencies, right? The right choice, the wrong choice. Well, if you can identify the right tendency, we go this way. And then we get to another one. Right tendency, wrong tendency. Well, this is the right tendency. We go this way. Okay. And then back to another one. And we keep doing this until we close out a game and win. But as an example, we'll just use gold. Gold has actually we'll use silver because I think the average player base is like somewhere between silver 4 and silver 1. So we're just going to use silver. Silver players have a tendency, as jungle, I'm going to just use jungle, to not path properly. What they will do is they will path one way, and then after that, they never path the right way again. They're all over the place. They're doing weird stuff. As that tendency, you as the player can abuse the fact that they have that tendency until you're not in silver anymore. The fact is, that tendency is abusable. Another example, playing silver as AD carry. The tendency is for ADCs, in the bot lane, is that they usually do not know how to trade and CS at the same time. They're going to pick between one or the other. And depending on the champion, you know exactly what they're going to do. If they're a Draven, they're most likely going to run at you a lot more than they're going to be farming, right? Although a good Draven player, especially in high elo, they'll balance that act out. You already know the tendency of a silver player that is playing Draven is this. And so, having these tendencies and then compound those to like mid game, right? When everybody gets to be clumping together, you know the tendency of the Talon is to assassinate you or someone else. So most likely they're going to go about it just going from any direction. They're probably going to let you see them. I mean, it doesn't matter. They're probably going to mess up their combo, whatever. But you already know that player that plays Talon in silver usually plays it a specific way, and you can handle it every single time. Now, once you get to gold, you have to change. And this is where we have that issue. Remember what I said about that boss? You can fight over and over and over and over and try to win, but then when you get to a rank or an elo, because sometimes you don't have to be gold. You could be like silver 2 and it might not work anymore. You get to an elo where it's like, oh, I'm here. Yes, I'm finally climbing. And then you start demoting back down. The boss changes mechanics, but you've been playing the same way. So you're going to beat your head against the wall 100, 200, 300 games until you triumph. And then you're going to do it again. And you're going to keep doing this pattern. And yeah, eventually, when you know about 3,000 million games into the future, you're going to start to alter how you play it in a different manner, and it will improve you. But that is a long time to just go a little bit, right? If I'm silver 4 and I play 300 games and now I'm silver 3, and I play like 50 to 100 games and now I'm silver 2, and then I demote all the way back down to silver 4, I have to do that all over again. Plus, I have to change how I play because I was in silver 2, but silver 2 doesn't play like silver 4. So now I have to, you see what I mean? And so, when I was saying this, players don't care about improving, they care about winning and climbing. They will do what it takes to win, but They don't care about improving. This means that you also do not type to them. Look, hear me out. You do not type to them. You can ask them things. You can say things like, hey, can you do this? Hey, let's do this. Hey, let's do that. But when you're trying to explain something, it doesn't even have to be in a negative manner. You could explain something that is just super, super simple, like I'm just gonna recall because I have to buy this. Whether, it doesn't have to be a toxic situation. You're just saying I need to recall because I have to buy. They don't care. Why? Because they don't care about improving. You telling them that is not gonna have them not fight. You telling them that is not gonna have them back with you. It doesn't matter because they are fighting that boss over and over and over again the same exact way until they beat the boss will change, and now they're screwed again. And sometimes it changes throughout each game. Again, like I said, there's 165 champions about, and there's 5 roles, 10 players. The way that this game is going to basically jigsaw puzzle everything together is unpredictable. But the situations that you will always be in are predictable. That is how you improve. That is how you climb. Drop mic, you're welcome. Bam, boom. I'll just kind of wrap this up in a bow for you guys, though, so you guys can understand what I'm saying. Basically, what you want to do is you want to identify the tendencies. And you also want to identify the situations. And then you also want to alter your gameplay to fit the tendencies, alter your gameplay to fit the situations. Boom, bam, you're climbing. Now, like I said, you can tell, even you watching this video, don't care about improving enough to get outside help from a friend, to get outside help from a mentor, to get outside help from a coach. Again, there are free coaches, there are free mentors, and your friends better be free, because if they're not, they ain't friends. But you have watching these little tip videos and stuff like that is like 5 easy ways that's not helping. Trust me, I promise you, it gives you insight, but it doesn't help you apply it to the game. That is what you need help with. You don't need help with learning the game. You need help with how to apply things to different situations, to identify the tendencies, to identify the situations, and alter your gameplay to fit those, so that way you can start winning and climbing. Understand? Again, holiday sale is going on my site right now. $5 off of everything on my site. The code is reusable. The code is holiday. Remember, CoachBlaker.com is where you want to go. The code is about to expire. I hope everybody's having a great Christmas, by the way, and I hope everybody has a great new year. But that code is about to expire, so make sure you pop on, use that code before it expires. If you're already watching my videos, you're probably already learning from me, which means you're already taking that first step to improving. So go ahead and go to my site, book that session. We can sit down together. We can identify these tendencies. We can identify these situations, and we can have you going in the right path to winning more games and climbing, whether you're a normal player trying to get into ranked or whether you're a ranked player trying to climb. Again, if you want to win more, if you want to climb, you have to understand that either you watching don't care about improving and you need to start caring about improving, or you have to understand your teams don't care about improving and you have to then go about playing the game that way. So thank you guys for watching. Do appreciate it. Again, remember, book that session at CoachBlaker.com. That holiday sale is going away. The code is holiday. Use that when you check out. Again, my name is Coach Blaker, and thank you guys for doing what? Approaching this like a coach.